night went well on Friday night.
Welcome to our world, 97.3 FM. My birthday, Sean! Hold on.
Rich and Raquel Aurelia.
There's been a few nights though when you can ask a lot of our friends. He has gotten up and sang a few songs for the group.
It's amazing what alcohol do.
It really is, isn't it?
Hi, this is Rich Aurelia, and you're watching Sarah and No Name After Dark.
Sarah and No Name, they do the morning show, ruling on the airwaves. Alice Radio, Maddie's the producer, and Hooman runs the boards. Me, I'm Black the Ripper, representing for the dwarves. Oh yeah, listen in now. Sarah and No Name are After Dark.
Oh, I'm ready to go!
It's the only late night show. It's the only late night show. It's the only late night show.
You all right?
No. Kidding me?
Just make a run for the water?
I just went like halfway down the hall, like in about, well, probably about a minute and a half.
Good, I have to say.
I'm winded.
You're looking pretty trim, man. Saw you Saturday morning on the HGTV
Yeah, right.
show. Dude,
All my-
you look great
All my
on that
buddies
show.
from, I sent an email out because, everyone has to watch this show because.
Yes, you need a rating spike.
Totally. I don't care if it's, I don't care what
Right.
anyone really thinks about it.
I don't care that it's on at 5:30 in the morning on satellite.
It doesn't matter, but I had a bunch of friends watch it and they all email me. They're like, I heard TV puts on 10 pounds, dude, but throw in a salad once in a while. I'm like, that was a year ago, dude. I've really trimmed up and I'm all svelte
They're
now.
giving you crap because you looked great.
Really
I
like
thought you
that.
looked fantastic. First of all, you looked really handsome. You always say that you're obese and blah, 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 and I never see it here. And you look muscular. You look really good on the show.
Think I look buff?
I thought you looked
Do you think
really
this
good.
could increase my chances of getting on the cover of Honcho magazine? Yes
It's
or no?
possible. And I heard the bar night went well
Bar night
on
was a good time.
Friday night.
Yeah, the bar night was great. Matty had some of his team and training crew at the bar night on
Is
Friday.
that so? Were they there to monitor you and make sure you left on time and were able to get up and do your run on Saturday?
Dude, there's nothing more awesome than seeing Matt at a bar night because as the night goes on, he just gets like crazier and crazier looking. Like I swear to
I
God.
know.
But bar nights are like my favorite thing in the world just because it's like, number one, just to see the boot in full effect is such a sight to see.
Sure.
It's kind of like going to a zoo. You get to kind of sit around and just look. But as the night goes on,
we experimentally give these animals alcohol.
I know, and you just see Matt and his hair gets just like standing up. He looks like
His eyes get smaller and redder.
what's the
and his
dude
hair
from The
gets bigger.
Incredibles? The
Syndrome.
Dash. Syndrome.
I've been called Syndrome several times.
he gets his syndrome hair going. He's walking around. He's got like 3 drinks in his hand. He's like, it's just, oh god.
It was rough because No Name also was announcing, hey, it was my birthday weekend. So
Yeah.
and people really, I'm sorry, a lot of people got really offended after we both kind of left around 10, and people were buying us shots, and it's like you can't do a shot with everybody that buys you a shot, but then
Or
they get
you'll die.
offended.
You can try.
Yeah, but then they get offended if you don't. And I guess somebody after we left had lined up a bunch for you and I didn't know that we'd already left, and this guy was walking around just. Those two.
Barbara, you were at the bar night. You have.
Hi, yeah.
Hey,
We had
Barbara.
a great time.
It's definitely a good time.
Oh, my God, it was so much fun. People should have come out there. What about that girl that just took her pants down?
Hot.
Oh god, yeah.
With the scar?
Yes. Oh my
Star
god.
Wars. You got
Star
to
Wars.
Yes, Star Wars.
Where was the star?
So we have
Ugh.
one girl comes up and she's like, she has a scar here. She goes, I had a flower tattoo and my boyfriend cut it off. And we thought there's no way
way.
anybody's beating this one. And this other chick walks up very confidently.
And she goes, I was working at a gym and I got a flesh-eating virus on my ass and it started eating my ass away. And so I had to get part of my ass removed. And we're like, what?
And then she just flips
Drops
off her
her pants,
skirt,
and she had,
drops it, and there it is, man. Just this chunk of gone. It was so gross, but
And she
so
had
interesting.
she had some horny underwear on too, man. I think that really helped out too. She had like some kind of fishnet
Well, she
underwear
pulled
on.
everything up and down. I mean, that gets points
Yeah.
right there.
Dude, Maddie was so brutal. And then we did Bad Tattoo, which is another world famous bar night game.
Yeah.
Maddie, this girl comes up and goes, I got a bad tattoo on my ass. And the chick pulls down her pants. It was like a sunshine. And Matt goes, dude, the entire bar's jaw was on the ground. Matt's like, oh, no, that's a pretty good tattoo. That's just a really bad ass. And, dude, the entire bar's like, oh. Dude. And I'm like, oh, my God, I can't believe you just said that. Everyone's like, what a dick.
Drunk Maddie has no filter. And these people are surprised
Yeah,
you left
but-
the bar before you could do the shot with
But
them.
at these contests, you got to go through them kind of quickly. But the guy that won it had this thing on him, and like somebody goes, "Is that a penguin riding a guitar?" And it's like he's like, "Yeah, it is." We're like, and I mean, it was just this, like this blurry form and a little neck of a guitar sticking out kind of underneath of it. It was
Big Brother. I know I mentioned this earlier. I effing love this show. It is my #1 guilty pleasure. We watch it all summer long. It's on constantly. Please watch it with us. We're only 2 episodes in. It's already getting super good.
Juicy.
They're also doing something where I guess on Showtime, if you're a Showtime subscriber, from midnight till 3 a.m. every single day, they just go live into the house. So if there's any nudity or sex or just sleeping, you get to see it all. Which is yes.
Bring on the nudity.
Then the regular 24/7 subscription thing that you can do online. Which, by the way, when you're watching it online, if they talk any strategy about the game, they blank it out. And if they sing, if like someone's singing a song in the background, they blank it out. And apparently they're not going to do that on Showtime. A lot of hot pieces of ass in there.
Not from the Bay Area then. They're probably from LA.
Stop it. Well, there are a lot of people from LA, there's no question. But they're from all over the country.
Yeah.
But there's one guy that you would love on there, Evil Dick. His name is probably the oldest dude in the house. I don't know. He's like in his 40s or something. His daughter's in there as well. They didn't know that they were going in, but you would love this guy. He's like just mad.
Must be a fan of Body Count.
Possibly.
They had a song called Evil Dick.
Did they?
Yes.
Well, maybe he is. But he, if he is, I'm sure he'll drop their name because man, the floor is cluttered with the names.
Who are
this guy's
some
dropped.
of his names he's dropping?
He'll be dropping like
Dropped
guys.
more names than Human even.
Oh, dude, like who can't hold a candle to the name dropping this guy. The montage they did of it, I mean, everyone from like Cher to, and the one girl's in there like, oh, do you know this person? What about this person? Of course, everyone that she's into, he's not. But like Guns N' Roses guys, and just all these people, all from like random bands that I've heard you mention.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no one but you and
Evil Dick.
he have ever even heard of them. Coming up, Rich and Raquel Aurelia.
There's been a few nights though when you can ask a lot of our friends. He has gotten up and sang a few songs for the group.
It's amazing what alcohol do.
It really is, isn't it?